What's up, wonderful humans? My name is Anthony, and this is the Tabletop Express live playthrough of Koala Rescue Club. I don't know what sounds koalas make. It's not that though. We've got me. My name is Anthony. We've got Arwen coming in as well, and Chris is sort of behind the board, but he is playing with us tonight. So hello to you two, and for everyone watching at home, if you're not familiar, Koala Rescue Club is currently on Kickstarter. It is a print and play game, and we will mention that this is a review copy provided to us by Postmark Games. Designer here is Phil Walker Harding, who you may have heard of.
You
He's
might have.
designed games like Sushi Go and Baron Park and Emotep and plenty others. And artwork here by Meredith Walker Harding, which I am not going to assume is his wife, but if either one of you know, let me know. It's another Walker Harding in the family somehow or another.
There's
Some
it's
some
another
relation.
some relation. It's another Walker Harding. I want to thank everybody for coming in. I'm gonna give everyone a quick look at what a printed out version of this is outside of my own cam, just for the purposes of giving a little bit of an overview for everyone who watches this now or after the fact. Koala Rescue Club, as you mentioned, designed by Phil Walker Harding, plays in about 20 minutes. We'll walk you through a little bit of it, probably take our time here, but it definitely does not take a long time. There's 30 turns in this game. It's straightforward, 30 turns. So what's going to happen is in this game, we're going to roll a die and find out what the die says. In this case, it was a 2. And based on that action, based on that number, you're going to see on the bottom left-hand corner the amount of circles you can fill in on the board. Now, in filling in these circles, everyone, there are 2 core actions you're really taking. And that is you're either planting trees or rehoming koalas. You cannot rehome a koala if there's not a tree for them to be rehomed in. So that's the first thing that's important. Also, it's worth noting you'll see hospitals on the board. There's not that many hospitals. Some of them are easier to score. So you'll notice that the 2 at the bottom only take 2 crosses. The second one up only does take 3, and the third one up takes 4, but is worth 3 points.
Mhm.
Keep in mind there are 2 scoring times. Every 15 turns, there is a scoring phase. So what's going to happen here in this particular game is we are going to be playing through, and after the first 15 turns, we're going to score. Now, I'm just going to apologize in advance to everyone that I am doing this upside down. So since I am doing this upside down, I'm not going to go crazy on tracking the numbers for rounds, but in these sections down here, that's what you would be doing. Or if you can look at the bottom there in those boxes, you'd be putting the numbers for each of those. A few other things that are happening. You're going to see bonuses on the side of all of these koalas and their trees. So those bonuses, let's just review them. That tree bonus, pretty straightforward, is going to be a tree. You can circle a tree in any of the areas that you have access to. I'll get more into that later. The koalas, you could circle any koala in of the areas you have access to. The hat is a volunteer. Now, you'll notice the volunteers next to the numbers I pointed out earlier, which is the shapes that you're going to be able to do, those patterns. And the more volunteers you have, and there's at most 6, the gives you ability to manipulate the die. So up at 1, up at 2. You can cross off as many on a turn as you like, but keep in mind you are limited in how many times you can do this. The hospital symbol, you're going to be able to cross out a symbol on the hospital. And very important, you all see those sky bridges that connect to different areas. The sky bridges must be unlocked before you can put any patterns in another area. Now let's talk a little bit about what's happening also in that right-hand corner. And if you all take a look at that, those are 3 bonus missions. And I'm going to move my board for just a sec here. But the 3 bonus missions in this round are Koala Carer. So rehome all koalas in Area A. So the first area. The first person to do this gets 3 points. Everyone else who accomplishes after, 2 points. Tree Lover is plant all trees in Area C. So you got to work a little bit, get to Area C, but you could get 3 bonus points. If not, you're going to get 2 bonus points. And Bridge Buddy is claim all 4 sky bridges. At the end of this game, you're going to take the scores from round 1, round 2, plus your merit badges, which is what those last pieces were. And we're going to find out who won. The first round, I just can tell people, and I'll adjust this a little bit after I bring this back to the forefront. But the biggest thing I could tell you is that first round, you might feel like, oh, this isn't going to be very high scoring. But a lot's going to happen between the first and the second round is what I learned from my plays so far. Just, you're going to get more of that merit badge score, plus you're scoring everything from the first round, plus what you've done in the second round, and that's all coming together. So that's the game. I mean, it is pretty straightforward. It's 1 point for each area completely filled with trees, whether or not it's got the koalas. 1 point for each area completely filled with koalas. So you could have up to 2 points for those areas. And the points listed on the roof of any of the hospitals. And then after round 2, we're going to score. And that's the game, everyone. I mean, it is pretty straightforward, I think it's fair to say.
I have one question.
Sure.
Is there a place where I can see koalas walking on sky bridges in real life? Do you know?
It has to, I believe so. That's a great
Okay.
question. I didn't do the research on the sky bridges because I only got a chance to play it 2 times, and I didn't dig into the sky bridge research there.
It seems very specific, right? Otherwise, it could have just been like a path or something that's like the easy way out. Like, why pick Skybridge? I hope that I've seen goats take bridges across to other parts of the farm, which is pretty wild. So this sounds like it might be a thing. I'm definitely gonna look it up after this. Yeah. Oh, we have confirmation. Our agent in the field is giving us some reconnaissance. Oh, he doesn't know. Never mind. Damn it. Come on, dude.
No, I mean, Dragon Con's coming up next weekend, and there's a lot of cosplayers down there, and Atlanta has a lot of sky bridges, so I think you could do it there. But
all right.
I'm gonna guess, and I want to point out, I'm gonna talk a little bit about this game at the end. It's on Kickstarter, but I want to talk at the end about one thing in this book, and I'm in the instructions, I should say, and then just point out that there is a solo version for those who are wondering, which is a score-based system of trying to obviously hit the best score possible. And other than that, I'd say we could jump right into this. I will be showing my board. Please forgive me. I'm drawing upside down because the camera will not course correct. So please note that if it looks sloppy, that is why. Tyler, by the way, pointing out Google did not help when I searched it. So
okay. Well,
but I'm going to be rolling this die, which and seeing what the number is going to be. I'm going to ask if you all could. I'm marking on a separate sheet just because of the upside down. I'm going to mark the X, but I'm not going to be marking the number. So we're just going to confirm when we all have all done our number and go from there, just because I'm not going to bother to try and write numbers upside down. I do not have that ability. So but with that noted, we've got a 1.
A 1? I don't know if that's
1.
good or bad.
I don't like that.
A 1.
I mean, it's the 1 and 2 are the same at this point, right? So we can flip it. All right. Let's see.
May switch to a pen here.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing the same thing because my pencil is not.
Yeah, my pencil's not doing it here.
Okay. And when everyone has let me know,
I'm good.
Okay. And not much better, guys. We've got a 2.
Same thing.
Exact same shape.
Gross.
Oh yeah. And again, there's a key thing I want to point out here because, and I'm just going to do it as an example, is they do not have to touch in terms of your circles.
Right. They just have to be right now somewhere in section A, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to roll on the table. There we go. 6. See?
Hey.
Okay.
Rolling on the thing and rolling on it does it better. So the 6 is a little bit more different shape to try.
Fun.
Oh, and you can always just circle one thing instead of the die
Correct.
roll. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
We do not have to. For example, I've done all trees on mine, and we've done
Yeah,
3
same.
rounds. I've done all of the trees so far, but I could have said I'm just going to do 1 koala and rehome 1 koala on a round.
Got it.
And I'm going to roll right on the board just because that way you all see. It's a 5.
Okay. Okay.
Ew. Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
5 is not the most ideal shape for everyone, I imagine, but I like it.
I'm here for it.
All right.
Okay, I'm good.
I'm good.
2.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Ah. All right.
Okay. All right. I'm going to mark off this round and I'm going to roll because that makes it easy to remember. 3. So 3 is the only one that actually, 3 and 2 are the only one that align with the actual exact number of circles, but the shapes are definitely. But 3, the shape is not helping me very much at the moment. I think I could actually. I'm going to do this. And I have activated a sky bridge. So I now have access to Area D.
Sky bridge activated.
And when everyone is good, just let me know. But as you can see, it is a very straightforward game. There's not a lot of 2.
A 2. All right. A 2.
Okay.
2 is 2.
I think I'm just going
Now I have to figure out what to do with this guy here.
Ryan told you to roll. Is Ryan? Are you playing along at home?
No, I don't know if he is. He might be. He does have his copy.
Okay.
I'm going to mark again. Marking in advance. Make sure people feel free to check me to make sure I've hit all those turns because writing upside down and not writing the numbers makes it slightly.
Well, I am writing the numbers, and I don't have as many numbers written down as you have X's.
Yeah,
so I definitely miss something.
Same.
Okay.
I have 7.
Okay. Well, that's because I just wrote one down. And this is 8.
Okay.
I'm doing that. So you are all right.
Gotcha.
5.
Cool.
Yeah, you are correct then. So don't worry there. Oh,
What
man.
did you just roll a 5? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Oh.
I'll put it on the club symbol so you all see.
Okay.
That's a good spot.
Cool.
Ooh, I like this. So I just activated a tree and a koala.
Well, how about that?
Don't you feel special?
I do. But where do I want that koala?
Oh, man.
Do there. Okay. And
I'm
everyone
good.
let me know we're good.
I'm good.
Okay. So I'm going to mark the X, then I'm going to roll. The 2.
Okay.
I actually like the 2 for once. And I am going to note that I have. Oh, is it the koalas in A? Darn it. The koalas in A. I need all the koalas. All right.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay. We're going to roll. 2. Gonna,
I'm
I'm
going to use a volunteer. I'm going to change that 2 to a 3.
I'm going to stick with the 2. And I'm going to get myself a hospital.
A hospital for koalas.
All right. The next one's a 4, by the way.
The next one's a 4.
Gross.
Which is that little corner thing.
That 4 does not in any way help me.
Does not spark joy.
No, the sparking joy is not a result of that. Oh. The thing is, I could use a volunteer. Oh, because I activated a volunteer on the last turn that I do need this circle that I have ability to get. But no, I don't. The volunteer's another one. So cancel that one. I activated the hospital.
I will note that I have rescued all the koalas in A.
Oh, have you now?
I have now.
Wow.
Curve.
And I have activated 2 sky bridges.
Wow. That's well done.
That's way
Being
more
good.
than anything that I have done. So
All right, I'm gonna roll the next one. That rolled off a little bit, but it was a 2, which is a welcome 2, quite frankly, at this point.
I could use yeah.
I'm gonna circle this koala. We're gonna home this koala, and I've activated another sky bridge. I'm so close. I may have to just, yeah. I'm getting awfully close on getting those bonus points. But again, I'm in no rush to get the bonus points because I can't.
Once Anthony's got them, then we're just looking at the smaller value.
Yes.
That's right. I am the koala master. It's the ears. It's got to be the ears.
4 is the next one.
4.
Oh my gosh. Not freaking hell.
Not what I wanted to see.
I think 4 a.m.
I may actually just use that as a single.
I was considering that because we're running out of rounds here.
What do we have? 2 rolls left?
You have 2 more turns left. So
Okay.
I think I'm and I think I may as well just do it and knock this one out. So I have the extra tree from before that I missed, apparently. So I missed this earlier, and I'm just going to note this. And this is the one thing I noticed when I played this game is that you do really have to pay attention to what you've hit. Like it. So I'm going to mark this. Then I get to circle a koala. That's nice. Okay. And I will have my extra 2 points. But I did not beat Anthony to the punch there. All right. 1, not very great. And 1 and 2, of course, the exact same. So limited.
So that gets me another koala.
I think I'm going to work my way out here, though.
And a hospital.
Oh, well done.
Fills me up.
Mm-hmm.
We have 1 roll left, by the way, in this round.
Okay. You said trees and koalas are just 1 point each?
1 point each. Well, no. So the entire area. So the way it works, 1 point for each area completely filled with trees, whether it's filled with koalas or not. And then you're going to get 1 point for an entire area filled with koalas, meaning 2 points if you've got koala. So like that main area, that's 2 points right there.
Did I lose you guys? Hello?
Hello?
I
Yeah,
lost audio.
Yep.
maybe.
Can you see the 5? Is be the question I would ask. And the 5 is the last one.
I think I
5
might
is-
use that as another single.
That's
Despite
better.
my better judgment. So I can get my hospital.
Yeah, I'm definitely not getting the hospital. So I think what I'm gonna do is work on getting over to get over to these other sky bridges. The 5. I didn't mean to do that. I circled the wrong stinking one. That's the problem when I use the pen. Is gonna not. I'm just putting this notch here that has not been filled in, and I wouldn't gonna ask people to hold me accountable for that, but that
Sorry,
is not.
I think my audio cut out for a bit there. Did we what happened? Did we finish the first round?
No, just the 5. Just the
Just a
5.
5.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. Then I'm good.
And I'm
Okay.
acknowledging that I had misplaced the 1, so this little notch in the middle, that's why I wrote a little notch on it. Which is why I usually use with pencils, but it's so much harder to see, I feel like, on camera. So that was not circled. I will eventually circle it.
Okay.
And that would be the end of a round for what it's worth. So what is going to happen at this point is you're going to score 1 point for areas that are full of trees, 2 points if they're also full of the koalas. And you can mark that accordingly, about which areas have which, or the total number in this box here. So, for example, in my case, I'm going to get 1 point for trees and 1 point for koalas, 0 points for my hospitals. I didn't do great on that because I only checked off the 1, meaning I have 2 points. I'm going to switch that over. Not awesome. We're not going to score the merit badges until the end. So keep that in mind, that there's a bunch of scoring that's going to happen there.
Mm-hmm.
You really do. I'm learning with this, though, set yourself up in that first round for the second round with the way you play. But when you are both ready, we will proceed into our second round.
I am ready.
A-okay.
All right. It's a 2. And with that 2, by the way, I'm officially course correcting, and this is now going to be, it's kind of a waste, but there's no other. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to do it by doing koalas. And now I can check that off. And now I got that tree here officially. So that is officially done. So that's no more of my written error.
Add order.
Do you get the bonus when you fill in the koalas, or is it when you circle all the trees?
It has to be koalas, I think.
So you get the bonus. Which one are you talking about?
The outside bonuses.
Oh,
So
those
when you circle the
the rows
koalas,
and
right?
columns, the white stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're talking the merit badges, right?
No.
No,
Oh, no.
the bonuses on the outside, the little bonuses that are like,
Oh, those are with the koalas only.
yeah, that's what I thought.
Yes,
I just wanted to make sure.
Koalas only. And again, I think the biggest thing is you have to make sure it, and this is with any kind of game where you have that cross pattern thing happening, you have to make sure you take your bonus, because it is easy to kind of, I think in any of these, if you're just moving along too quickly, forget that you took a bonus.
Makes sense.
Okay, I'm going to roll. That was a 5.
Okay.
I'm here for it.
I'm happy with the 5. I'm very happy with the 5, actually. So let's do We'll circle a koala, circle a koala. We have given 4 koalas homes. In doing so, I can check off this hospital and a little closer to unlocking another bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And again, for anyone who tunes in late to this, normally you would put the numbers at the bottom. I am working upside down on my score sheet. So it's just easier to mark the rounds off with the X than try to write numbers upside down personally. But that's why I'm doing it that way. All right. Everyone ready?
Yep.
Ready.
Flew across. It was a 6.
6.
I'm happy with
Okay.
that one as well.
Mm-hmm.
Koala, koala, koala. Koala. And the sky bridge is open.
I'm making my way back to sea now.
Oh man.
Try to plant those trees.
All right. Oh, that was the 6. I did not mark the 6, I believe. So I gotta do that now. All right. I'm gonna roll again.
Roll again.
4.
4.
Okay. The number 4 means we've got the angled shape, which could be better for me. I'm not gonna lie. But I am noticing an opportunity that I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna try something.
It's definitely an interesting spatial thing with doing you're doing everything kind of twice ideally, but not always in
Yeah.
the same way. It's cool. I like it. Oh, we have confirmation, by the way, that yes, these bridges are indeed common. That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay. If you are both ready, we will be 6.
Whoa.
All right.
Hmm.
Another tree. Question is, where do I want to put it?
Well, and it is interesting too, because as they have done with their games, there are advantages to each section for what they can do for you. So you really do have to think. And with their games, Postmark has always made of such a variety in their boards that I'm excited about what the different little merit badges are going to be and the different way they're going to range bonuses, or maybe what other new bonuses they add.
Well, do you know off the top of your head how many maps there are? It just says map 1. Is there, you get a bunch with the game?
I did. You know what? We could check on the kick. I have been so focused on just trying to like make sure I got the learning on this one proper that I didn't even think about it until now. So
I'll let you know. I'm looking at it now.
All right. And by the way, it's a 2 for our 6th roll of the
2. Okay.
round.
Indeed. Okay.
And all 4 of my bridges are done.
Oh
wow!
Snap.
Well done,
Bridge buddy.
All right,
Bridge
we're gonna cross off 3.
All right, so no 3.
Yeah, and I made a mistake because maybe I didn't make a mistake. We'll see. This might pay off. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel if I have enough time to do what I intended to do.
Yeah, that's the key. This is really giving me Trails of Tucana kind of vibes with the 2 rounds and starting off slow and then you score things the second time again. This is cool. All right, roll it up.
Okay. 5. Okay, 5. Let me mark that there.
Scuba doo doo.
Mhm.
Okay. Do that and that and that.
I will
I
do
think
this.
with my 5, I'm actually going to lower it to a 4 and circle all of these. Okay. If you're both good,
I'm
We're
good.
Yep.
2. It's a 2.
Another 2.
Right. Koala. And that's going to be some good stuff for me. So just for people watching at home, I filled in the koalas here, which gets me another tree, another scout, plus a hospital.
Dang.
At a 3.
I get another tree out of it, which is useful for maybe working on this row. But yeah. Okay. Everyone ready?
Roger.
Roll it.
3.
Okay.
And 3. Just a straight on row of 3, which is
1,
potentially
2,
really useful
3.
for me.
That was
on that.
sweet.
Give me that and that.
2 trees.
Yeah, you know what? We're going to do that. And we're going to go for this hospital here. Cool. Yeah, Scribbly Gum that Rachel mentions, I thought was really interesting. I mean, it's 2 for now, but again, I'm not necessarily looking at these the same as I am with Aquamarine and some of the other ones, but I don't know that you go as big. I mean, they do have like a classroom play section when you look at the little instructions. It's a little paragraph. I mean, I shouldn't even call it a section. It's a paragraph, but of how you can do it. So
that's cool.
4. Or
Gonna make that a 5.
yeah, I'm thinking of doing the same thing, and I'm
And
going.
that fills in all my trees on C.
Oh man.
She's a treesy lover.
Dang. Oh, man.
And I just got another hospital piece that way, so that's great.
Hang on. What? Sorry. What was just rolled? A 4?
That is a 4. Yeah, I'll keep just for everyone to see, so people can play at home as well if they like. I keep placing it there,
and we'll get. All right, I'm ready.
All right, 3. That is a 3, and I am very freaking happy with that one. Let me tell you. That's going to allow me to plant a tree, but it's also going to get me this hospital.
I'm going to go this way. 3. Should grab me another tree. I shall do that.
I got to finish this spot. Now I'm hoping that those 2s and 1s haven't come in a while, and I wouldn't mind one. Can I have a round check for both of you, just because I just want to make sure I'm on point here?
To me, it looks like you've got 4 rolls left, but I could be wrong.
To me, it was 5.
Okay,
yeah.
Then I am definitely wrong.
Okay, cool. No, I know I knew I missed 1 or 2. That's why I want to be sure. Okay. Still, people get that idea. Again, I think it'd be a lot easier if I was able to just type the number, roll the number in there, but 4. I'll go back and count. If it was off, call the audible on that. And But gameplay wise, I will say definitely simple and enjoyable, which makes me happy. Oh man, I'm torn here. I got one more, and I could make this a 5 if I wanted, but I could also make it a 3. I think I want to make this a 5. Yeah, I want to make this a 5. Actually, I don't really think I need to. Okay. All right. I'm gonna ready to roll.
Do
Everyone
it
got
to
their
it.
4?
Do it.
It is a 1.
That was not what I wanted.
Yeah, not exactly what I wanted either. But I will take it in this
Yeah.
because now I get another tree, I get another koala, and I get another hospital.
Soy hospital, soy hospital. I got the big hospital done. It's luxurious. Just saying.
Yeah, I did get that one done too. I got the tree. I got the koala. Gotta do
I don't think I'm getting in time to get that big
tree.
hospital.
I gotta do the koala now. Where am I gonna put this koala? That's the question. Let's go here. Okay. Ready to roll?
Yep.
Yep.
6.
Yep.
I will change that to a 5. And that will get me a whole bunch of stuff. 2 koalas, a tree, 3 koalas?
Dang.
3 koalas, a tree, and a hospital piece.
I don't like 6 and I don't like 4. I think I'm just gonna fill in the 1. And I'm gonna just get this sky bridge at the because I gotta get this sky bridge. I've got to. All right. Roll away.
I'm gonna need a minute.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. The next one will be a 4 for you, just so you know. It's a little too. I can re-roll that one so you don't get plan ahead there. I guess. I'll wait.
All right.
It definitely. I will say there's plenty of thinking going on as I'm playing this.
It's like Trails of Tucana and Super Mega Lucky Box had a koala baby.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh yeah.
Boom.
That's interesting. Map is named after Durang National Park. Makes sense.
Totally.
All right, Arwen, you tell us when you are ready and we will proceed.
I will let you know. It shouldn't be too much longer. Because I just keep unlocking things.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential combo things to forget.
So much combo right here.
Yeah, I think I've now played it 2 times, and it's definitely I definitely would say I'm still trying to figure out the best way to unlock all the combos effectively, but this is the first time I tried getting to that bottom right area. And I want to play more with that area in the future because I felt like that was really interesting to toy around with getting there.
I am all caught up.
All right. I'd already X'd that out. It is a 5 now, though.
5. Okay.
It is a 5. And you know what? Let's lock up this sky bridge. I want those 2 points. This is where I say, like, I can't complete any other places, so getting the sky bridges at least is like minimal what I have to do. And
I'm assuming that if any of us complete something afterwards, we all get that smaller point value. Or is
Yes.
that also one and done? No, we all get it, right? Okay.
No. So the way it works is, for anyone watching, that first area. And did anyone get all the trees in C?
Yes.
Okay.
Arwen got them first. Yeah.
So Arwen got that. So I'm Xing it out. Not possible for me. I haven't even got to C. So I have not played all that well. But point being, everyone else would still be able to get 2 points. Okay. There's one roll left. So you all tell me when you're good and I will do it. And
I'm good.
Good to go.
Okay. 1. Not much to work with there.
Yeah.
And
Oh, that
it
was
doesn't give me
foolish.
anything.
Foolish.
Doesn't give me anything. I'll use my scout action here, or my volunteer action, just for the sake of doing more. And even though it doesn't gonna get me what I want, but there we go.
Okay.
I'm gonna rotate my board so I can figure out my score here just for a second, and then I will return. Because I have let myself down a little bit.
You let the koalas down, Christopher.
Yeah.
That's the real tragedy.
The koalas, no, I think the koalas made out okay with me. I'm pretty sure the koalas are pretty good. I'm just making sure I had the right count on my, because I did miss this one here. That's that. Okay. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great. So I did get that. Cool. That's nice. 5. Yeah, I had a much better score when I played my son earlier, but my son did win that game.
Okay. I have a number.
As do I.
And what are all your scores?
22.
I only got 14. So
Oh, I thought that said 40. I was like, what? How's that
I
possible?
know.
no, 4 plus 10, 14.
I got 19.
And what were you, Arwen?
22.
Damn.
Yeah.
So my
Yeah.
son earlier scored 21. We went out to dinner, we played, and he scored 21. I tried going, I just want to put it, I tried going to Terry because I thought I could get a lot more, but you really can still only get so many hospitals without the combos. So
Yeah.
I definitely want to toy around with that combo business. What I'm gonna do really quick is I'm actually gonna just pop off camera, adjust myself to the being on camera mode. Well, I can just do this right here quick. Let's see. All right. It's
There you
not
go.
perfect. I apologize for the grossness that is my background right now because we are going through chaos in my house. So I wanted to just talk a little through this and just say, there we go. Okay. Don't know where all those lights come from. So I did want to read something, which is one of the things in this is it talks about koala endangerment. And I just wanted to read this because I think it's important. We're playing a game about rescuing koalas. Let's talk about it. So in 2022, the koala was listed as endangered under Australia's Environmental Protection Biodiversity Conservation Act. Koala population areas in serious decline, suffering from effects of habitat destruction due to urbanization, agriculture, bushfires, car accidents, domestic dog attacks, and disease. So obviously koalas going, being on the endangered list, part of the inspiration here. So this is the thing I wanted to bring up. Joey Games is donating 10% of the profits from this game to the Australian Koala Foundation, established in 1986. The AKF is the principal nonprofit, non-government organization dedicated to effective management and conservation of koala and its habitat. So, again, wanted to bring that up because this is on Kickstarter as we are playing it. So if you are interested, you like what you saw, you can go check that out. And 10%. Now it's not a huge because it's $6 United States money, right? So $6. It's not a giant amount, but that's all the more reason, in my opinion, why Postmark Games keeps getting my money because it's not robbing my wallet blind, and I like supporting them and I love what they're doing. So I wanted to bring that stuff up again, just because I feel like it's been, again, they've done a good job with this stuff. So I don't know. I was going to say, what are your thoughts just from, I don't know if you got to play it before, but what were both your thoughts on ultimately gameplay, all that jazz?
Anthony, do you want to start or do you want me to?
I mean, I liked it a lot. Like I said, I think it's it reminded me of a little bit of Super Mega Lucky Box, with like the individual fields are almost like that, and they have, you know, in that game it's just a 3x3, but there's bonuses all around, and you're always crossing off stuff in other cards and things like that. And then with the Trails of Tucana, it's kind of like you do have to branch out and make your routes a little bit longer to get more valuable stuff. I like it. I really do. I thought it was pretty smooth.
Yeah, and I'll kind of echo. I think you made a really good point with the Super Mega Lucky Box aspect of this. I think that's it very clearly reminiscent of that. With all those bonuses on the outside and kind of chaining things, which is a big thing for me. Like I always love a game where I can chain things together and make fun combos. And I wasn't sure in the first round. I know that Chris had talked about it, but I wasn't quite sure, like, what is this really going to ramp up? Or because you do kind of, it is a very slow first round, but it does ramp up very quickly, especially if you can, make the right things happen. It is very, very satisfying.
Yeah. And again, I think it's crazy how quickly it ramps up, just because if and there's the luck factor in, are you getting what you need to fill out your spaces, right? And that's exactly what we're talking about. But had it worked out, I was planning to try to wrap up and get pretty much all of the hospitals, which suddenly, had I got one of the hospitals early and then I continue, if you really make that dedication, suddenly, wow, you could, you got maybe maybe you got 1 point in the beginning, right? But then suddenly in that last round, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And that's 8 points right there, on top of filling in all the spots with the trees and the koalas. So and then accomplishing even just 2 of the merit badges. So I'm interested in, how much more they put out, but ultimately I think they've made a really delightful little game, and very much enjoyed it. So I do want to thank Postmark for providing this. I feel like at least on Tabletop Express, we've been really lucky that we've been able to try at least the last few of them with a review copy, and it's been a lot of fun. We'll obviously probably talk this more through on a future call aboard, but yeah, that was a delightful little game for me. That was Koala Rescue Club, again, Phil Walker Harding, and Phil Walker Harding has not let me down, generally speaking, and can't say he did here. It's a cute little game, and available, like we said, on Kickstarter. I don't know how much longer, but it's still up for, I think, for a few more days at least at this time.
I think you got 2 days, 3 days, 3
Yeah.
days.
Not much. I know
Just
it wasn't much.
now.
Yeah, but yeah, it's, I think, $6 in US. So there you go. I don't know. I don't know how it translates across a lot of the other countries, but I know it's pretty low in cost. And yeah, any questions, let us know. Again, thank you to them. Arwen, thank you for joining us tonight as well. Anything good while we have you coming up? I know we may hear from you, for all I know, on call board next week, but anything good on the podcast coming this way?
Yeah, so last week was, or actually like 2 days ago, yesterday. Days are weird. Yesterday when I uploaded the podcast, have a review of Gnome Hollow and Love Struck, as well as an interview with Joseph Frederick of Ludimus Games. They did We're Sinking in the upcoming toppings. Coming up I do have to do a recording so that I don't immediately have to get home from Dragon Con and do one. So there will be some more reviews. Things keep showing up to the house. I'm trying to tread water here. So I'm trying to get as many reviews out as I possibly can while doing the source material justice. And probably be taking some footage from Dragon Con while I'm on vacation and actually enjoying a convention for it being a convention.
I was gonna say you're just attending it, right? You're not technically reviewing, right?
Yep.
So.
No media, nothing. Just attending it and having fun. It's kind of like a biannual thing that I do. And we just have a blast down there. It's a really good time.
And I think it's fair to say, Anthony, you're going to be off to Board Game World soon too. I know we don't have you next week on Koala Board, so we expect a full report from Dice Tower. So
you got it.
So yeah, we'll have a lot of good stuff coming. Thank you to Arwen. Next week, Koala Board. If you've never called in, call-aboard.com will be open for your calls next Wednesday at 9:00. And I do want to note that we will be on for that one with just what's on your table. So it's our end of the month. What did you play this month? So no core topic. You just need to call in, tell us what you played. Simple, straightforward. So go ahead, do that. I'm going to say thank you to everyone for joining us tonight. And with that, I will say have a great night, and we'll see everybody next week on Call Board.